healthy living expert who's on the line right now. More than a third of U.S. adults eat fast food every day. Is that true, David? Is that the number?
Good morning.
Good morning, David.
Yeah, that's the number. It's actually 37%, which is shocking, isn't it? I mean, when I read it, I couldn't. It was hard for me to believe that that many people still eat it, and that's not once in a while. That's at least once a day. Right?
Yeah, and we're talking drive-through fast food, right? We're not talking about like a frozen dinner or food that is processed, but that most people don't consider to be fast food. We're talking drive-through type food, right?
100%, yeah. So we're talking about high calorie, high sugar, high salt, high trans fats, and high preservatives all the way around. Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm not necessarily surprised, and
I'm surprised it's not more. Honestly,
really, every day.
37. Well, think about it.
Every
With
single day?
their habits, their time, their schedule.
But you can still be making decent decisions at a fast food restaurant, right, David?
Yeah, that's the point, and most of the people are doing this at lunchtime.
Right.
Is the kind of bewitching hour because we're all in a hurry. We're running around trying to feed ourselves, but most of these places have healthy options. They got salads, they got grilled chicken. Some of them have baked potatoes instead of French fries. So you can it's still about the choices you make. The decisions you make every day, right?
And I do think that they say with these salads, one of the best things you could do is have your own salad dressing. Like maybe even an oil vinegar, a little salt and pepper, versus because some of those salad dressings are just filled with sugar and salt and all that stuff.
The calories,
So
so especially the creamy ones, right? Most people they make a good decision, get a salad, and then they get the richest, creamiest, thickest, fattiest dressing to put on it.
Yeah. Which ruins everything,
and all the
apparently.
Well, I guess, but my big question is, so a lot of these restaurants, they claim they've been making huge strides to make the food healthier. It's 100% all beef, 100% all white chicken. Is there truth to that? Are there efforts being made, or because of the nature of the business, it's just impossible to have quality food there?
No, I think they are trying to make some efforts, but considering where they were coming from, the starting point was so bad that even some improvement, there's still, if you're putting preservatives in, and it's not just the hamburger, it's the French fries and the little dessert snack or the soda drink, and it's kind of piling on.
Yeah,
I will just tell you that to be fair, there's a few things that, since we're talking about this right now, that I am incredibly craving. Number one, Dunkin' Donuts has a croissant, egg and bacon. That thing has like 8 billion calories in it. Most delicious thing I've ever had in my life, especially when ketchup is added. I love 2 all-beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. My favorite. I love extra Big Mac sauce. Filet of fish, put on that tartar sauce. I love a Quarter Pounder. I love the Whopper. And I got to tell you, some of Wendy's puts out some really great double cheeseburgers. Mm-hmm. Now, with that said, you can still enjoy all that stuff, right? It's just about the frequency. Please tell me I'm correct.
Yeah. Moderation is absolutely the key to this thing. So I don't blame people for, having a craving, and I'm impressed that you knew some of the lingo there.
I'm that obsessed.
He's also a former employee.
Daily of this is the big shocker. Now, not that people go do it, but once a day is a lot.
I will tell you that, and I've not done this in a long time, but I'd be on a diet. I'm one of these obsessed diet people. I'm always on some sort of a diet. Right now it's keto, so the bun and stuff. I mean, I really can't even have those things. But when I go off the diet and move into binge mode, I swear to God, it's a large milkshake, 2 filet-of-fish sandwiches, 2 double cheeseburgers, and a Big Mac, and I get through almost all of it.
Wow.
Yeah, I haven't done that.
You mean in a week? You mean in a week, right?
Yeah, let's just say that.
Yeah, sure.
All right, David.
No,
thank
but
you.
all these things are chemical stressors, right? So I tell my patients, you got to decrease physical, chemical, emotional stress, and the food part is high in chemical stresses. For sure.
It is interesting how sometimes when you're stressed, that food does make you feel, it satisfies you.
It releases endorphins, right? It's so much stuff in your system.
Dr. David Barczyk, is that the case?
Yeah, I mean, for certain people, I think that food is a comfort thing for sure, and it can. But the chemical reaction going on inside of your body, long term as a result of the food is the chemical stress. We got to be careful with frequency.
Fair enough. How do we follow you on social media? Anything? Do you have anything you want to plug?
Yeah, just my book is a Wellness Wake Up Call. You can find that on Amazon. It's an easy read, and it kind of talks about how to make better choices for day to day.
All right, so work in progress. Dr. David Barczyk, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. Have a great day.
You too.
So he made the point about that.
It might not be that many things that I have, but it's definitely the.
We've all had those orders.
2 double cheeseburgers, 2 filet of fish, and a large chocolate milkshake. I can pound that down in a second. Usually, by the time, usually I'm able to. When I was living in, I would always. I can tell you by the drive. When I was living in the Valley, I would be able to hit the Washington Mills McDonald's, and by the time I got to 5S, I not only had consumed it all, but hidden all of the evidence so my wife didn't find it. So there you have it.
If you're driving up that way, look for the brown bag and the yellow wrapper.
I don't throw it out. I don't throw it out. But I hide it.
So
that's what you have a seat for, man.
He made the comments about like this creamy sauce. If you are trying to get a salad to eat healthy, just keep this in mind. I'll mention McDonald's, but it's true of all the fast food chains. For instance, 1 packet of their creamy ranch dipping sauce itself has 110 calories, 12 grams of fat, 2 grams of saturated fat. Although, Bill, you will be happy to know it's just 1 carb. Only one.
I do know that
only 1 carb.
Because mayonnaise is okay on the keto diet.
But, I mean, just think about that. I mean, if you're getting the nuggets or if you're getting a salad, whatever the total fat content and calories, just by adding the sauce, it's 12 more grams of fat, another 100 and something calories.
And it's with everything. It's stuff that there's a reason why things taste good, right?
Yeah.
And there's usually something that makes it taste good that they're going to tell you isn't good for you. But, again, everything is in moderation. But when you're really working a lot and you're on the go and you're going from place to place, you have no choice but to go grab something quickly. By the way, speaking of quick, it's called fast food for a reason. A new study out, and there was an actual study, QSR magazine study, that found the fastest drive-through among fast food restaurants is, anybody? This is in America. They say the fastest is
Taco Bell.
Burger King.
Burger King. I was going to say that.
According to QSR magazine, it took only 3 minutes and 13 seconds from the point of ordering your BK chicken fries and whatever else, the moment you receive your food. Following BK in the speed of ratings, Dunkin' is second, followed by Wendy's, Taco Bell, Arby's, Carl's Jr., Hardee's, Chick-fil-A, and believe it or not, last is McDonald's. I don't believe that's the case up here.
I don't believe that
And
either.
I'm going to tell you, I worked for McDonald's, and maybe that's why I love McDonald's food so much. But I worked for McDonald's, and we were timed. It was if you didn't get it done, you were critiqued. So I think McDonald's is pretty fast, especially now where we have the dual drive-through lanes and all that stuff.
That's so awesome.
But according to a national study, they're saying that Burger King is the fastest.